everyone, Adrienne Marks here. Thanks for tuning in today. Our topic is the top 3 reasons for owning a home. The National Association of Realtors just came out with a study that looked at what the top 3 reasons were that people gave for why they wanted to own a home. What is homeownership all about? Why do people want to acquire homeownership? And the 3 reasons shouldn't come as a surprise to you. Number 1, they want the opportunity to build equity. Number 2, they want a stable and safe environment. And number 3, they want the freedom to choose their neighborhood. Now let's take a look at these reasons a little closer. So reason number 1, they want the opportunity to build equity. The difference in family wealth between a family that owns a home versus a family that's a renter is dramatic. And the difference is growing dramatically. Just back in 2010, 5 years ago, the difference between a homeowner and a renter as far as family wealth is concerned was $182,000. In the last 5 years, that number has skyrocketed to $220,000. And some people would argue that you have to pay property tax, home repairs, and the like when you own a home. My response to that is, so what? Renters went from $5,400 in 2013 to $5,000 of net worth because rents are so high. If we take a look at that side by side, what a homeowner's net worth is versus a renter's net worth, we realize that what the renter is doing is pretty much throwing their rent money away every single month. It's not helping them build net worth at all. Landlords like myself are thankful for renters out there for helping me build my wealth. Now, if we take a closer look at the numbers, homeowners' net worth is over 45 times greater than that of renters. 45 times greater. That in itself is reason enough to give serious thought to becoming a homeowner. So yes, the fact that people buy homes to build equity, they're right. If they own a home, they will build equity over time, and they will build their family wealth. Reason number 2, they want a stable and safe environment. Now, to prove that this is true, all we have to do is look at the 2015 Rent.com rental market report. They surveyed property managers across the country, and here are the 3 major points that came out that were revealed in their survey. 88% of the property managers raised their rent in the last 12 months. And there doesn't appear to be any signs of stopping. That's according to the Rent.com report. So almost 9 out of 10 places, rent went up. 68% of the property managers predict that rental rates will continue to rise in the next year by an average of 8%. Now that's not stable. It's not stable to your pocketbook, and probably the most amazing revelation from this survey was that 53%, more than half of the property managers, said that they were more likely to bring in a new tenant at a higher rate than to negotiate and renew a lease with the current tenant that they already know. They'll throw their existing tenant out to move a new tenant in for more money, and in more than half the locations. So there's no loyalty there. No loyalty means no stability for you as a renter. No safety in knowing that you're going to be there for any length of time. So again, the people in that survey that said one of the major reasons they wanted to own a house is they wanted a stable and safe environment, they were right. Renting doesn't provide that for you. And last but not least, reason number 3, they want the freedom to choose their neighborhood. Well, that shouldn't come as a surprise to us at all, because the Joint Center of Housing Studies at Harvard University shows that one of the major reasons people want to own a home is that they want to select the community where people share their values. Now, yes, it's true, as a renter, you can still choose a neighborhood where people share your values. But again, as we mentioned before, by renting, you're helping your landlord build their wealth versus building your own family wealth. Very important things to consider for you. Now, there's a lot of people out there who are currently renting who would love to own a home and think that they can't qualify for a home loan because of everything that they hear in the media. But I'm here to tell you that mortgage credit availability is strong. Look at this chart here. It's been growing since April of 2013. So that means it's easier to get a home loan today than it was 2 years ago. Another reason why people may not be buying a home is they think they need 20% down. It's just not true. For first time buyers, the typical down payment is 4%, according to a study done by Realty Track. And some more encouraging news is you don't need to have an 800 FICO score. Look at this graph by Ellie Mae for FICO score requirements so far this year. You don't need 800, you just need a little over 7. So just a quick recap, in the month of September, 70% of the first-time buyers had down payments that were less than 5%. And the median FICO score of these buyers was 708, a far cry from the 800 that the media talks about. And of those first-time buyers who actually got loans, 27% of them had a debt-to-income ratio that was greater than the limit of 43%. So this is all great news for people who are wanting to become homeowners. Now this recording is taking place on November 12th, 2015. And the information that you see here is accurate and up to date as far as what's going on in the real estate market today across the nation. My goal as a realtor is to provide information to educate my clients to be able to make the right decisions for themselves and their families when it comes to real estate. If you'd like to get more information to help you with your real estate decisions and you have a house to sell, feel free to click the link here to download your report on the things to consider when selling your house. And if you're a home buyer, there's also a report for you to help you keep key points in mind as you go about your home search. So click the links for whichever reports, and please do feel free to share this information with anyone that you know that would find this useful. Thank you so much for tuning in today and for bearing with me as I'm getting over my cold. Check back in very soon for some more real estate updates. Take good care. Bye now.